What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to Dog Pound Media, and this is Coach Turk. And today we're going to be talking about the squats, the benefit of the squat, and the one muscle that a lot of you guys are probably missing that you didn't know was that important. All right, but before we get started the video, go ahead and hit the like button, subscribe to the channel. We're trying to reach 150 subs by the end of the month. I would greatly appreciate it if you help me do that. Okay, so let's get started. All right, so the squat, deadlift, bench press, the three major lifts. Each one of those are great for the body, does a lot for you, boosts your confidence, improves your overall strength. Squats is probably squats by far is the best exercise out of all exercises. Squats is a total body exercise. Squats burn calories like nobody's business. I mean, a lot of calories. It even improves your VO2 max if you're working hypertrophy, lightweight, and a lot of reps, okay, to build that muscle. However, not all of us do that. Some are for my powerlifter guys, those guys who want to go chasing PRs. Please don't think and don't overlook the adductor. The adductor is one of the most important muscles of the auxiliary muscles that need to be worked. So on your leg day, either go to the machine, okay, or do different types of barbell squats that specifically, for instance, like extending your legs very really wide and squatting from almost like doing sumo squats, okay? Sumo squats strengthen adductors. Sumo squats strengthen adductors. And you can do it with a kettlebell or you can do it with dumbbells, okay? And I'll make a video after this one in the gym actually performing sumo squats, okay? The reason the adductors are so important for squatting is because that is how you get out of the hole. If you're going to squat to depth, right, then you need, when you're testing, you shouldn't be squatting to depth when you're training. Okay, that's a different video as well. But when you're testing and you're squatting to depth, once you get in the hole, meaning the bend in your hip is just below parallel your knee, slightly below. Now you're ready to come out of the hole. Your quads are not what drive you out of the hole. Your quads are firing along with your glutes. So your glutes is the engine. Okay, the quads help you control the weight down on descent. The glute is the engine that first, is running when you're coming out of the hole. But to fully get out of the hole, it requires hip flexion. It requires hip flexion. That's the adductors. The glutes have nothing to do with hip flexion. That's adductors, anatomy 101. That the hip flexors, their hip flexion, if you don't get that hip flexion, one of two things are going to happen. You are either going to get stuck being all the way forward, or your knees are going to collapse. Okay? If you get stuck with, let's say, 400 pounds on your back, and you lean all the way forward, there's no coming back from that, because now your erector spinae has to erect itself to get the weight back, to get the weight off of you. So even if you have a spotter, which me, when I was powerlifting, I didn't want anyone behind me, because that's my bailout. If I couldn't come out of the hole, toss the weight, move forward, I go forward. Okay. If I'm inside of a safety cage, I drop the weight. When I do my walk back, I don't get outside the safety box. And if I can't get it, I drop it, fall forward, let the cage do the work. But I don't like someone spotting me from behind. I just don't, because you're not any help. If I can't come out of the hole, you're not really helping me. You're just putting yourself in danger. All right. Justin Vick was a very popular influencer, and he is no longer with us. He passed away. Back squats. And the video, it was a little hard to watch. Okay, but he collapsed forward. Just watch the video, and you'll see what I mean. It's not that the person is weak. If you know who I'm referring to, he had very large, well-defined quads, which just, to my point, it's not a quad. It's not the quads. The quads are not what gets you out of the hole. It's the adductors. So doing those leg spreaders and those machines where you push it on, the abduction and the adductor, I do both of those, 4 sets of 20 with progress, and I progress up. I want my adductors strong. I'm going to start back squatting more often in the future. So I've included that in my leg day. Okay. So that's it for this video. Like I said, I will be making a future video and connecting it to this one. Hit the like button, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content or you're interested. I'm going to do more videos like this where we're talking about different techniques, the importance of auxiliary exercises, how to build stronger benches, how to build a strong deadlift, doing rack pulls, the importance, etc., etc. Come on into the dog pound. Coach Turk out.